Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi ishrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilman ajma'in, inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nice to see you, my brothers and sisters. May Allah bless you for your dedication to come to the class. Today, I will explain you something very important. Very, very important. See, I'm preparing you for higher studies. The first step of higher study is the Quran, inshallah. And I'm preparing you step by step. We cannot do it overnight, So, starting from lesson 11, we started our journey in Mudaria, So, we did lesson 11. Today, we're going to do lesson 12, inshallah. And then again, lesson 13. Those 3 lessons are devoted to one mood of Mudaria. Remember, Mudaria has got 3 moods. فعل ماض فعل أمر مبنيان فعل مضارع is معرب. It has 3 kinds of moods. It can be marfu, it can be mansub, it can be majzoom, but never majroor. So lesson 11, 12, 13 are exclusively devoted to mood number 1, Mudaria. And I'm going to tell you many things today to prepare you, inshallah. To me, these are the fascinating aspects of Arabic grammar. Fascinating. They are so beautiful, so systematic, so mathematical that you learn it, you enjoy it, you feel happy, and you come to the closer to the Quran. One more thing, my brothers and sisters, from today, I will be saying things in detail, and I'll be requesting you to say with me from now onwards, because I'm preparing you. When you say these things yourself, in your voice, you will feel more happy. It is fun to say these things. It is simply magnificent, Okay, it's a joy to say all these grammatical analysis, inshallah. Now, now I'll go to, yes. See, I have told you, I have been saying this for the last few times. 4 things to remember in Fi'lun Mudari'un. 4 things. Number 1, my brothers and sisters. Number one is Alamatu Mudariya. We must remember Alamatu Mudariya. Something is missing here, but I think it will come back. Alamatu Mudariya. Okay? Which is, there are 5 times it comes. No, not sure. I shouldn't say 5 times. But they are Alif, Ta, Ya, and Noon. In short, we say atayna. These are the alamatul mudariya. One of the above four letters is prefixed to the verb to indicate that the verb is mudariya. These signs will indicate that the verb is mudariya. Now, after that, for the sake of easy understanding, I have divided the mudariya in three groups, my brothers and sisters. Probably you won't find this in any book. We developed this while I was teaching. So the first group, we call it 5 in your pocket. I've said it many times, but I want you to remember 5 in your pocket means huwa, hiya, anta, ana, nahnu. Huh? Huwa, hiya, anta, ana, nahnu. Here. Huh? Now, there are 14 pronouns, but the 5 of them, we call it 5 in your pocket. Okay, huwa, hiya, anta, ana, nahnu. 5 pronouns, And then we have 5, we call it afalul khamsa, which are actually 7. But the scholars say they are 5 because 3 of them are repeated. 1 second. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. Sorry for there was some technical hitch. I think everything is fine. You can see the screen now. It can happen. So as I was explaining you, brothers and sisters, 5 in your pocket. This is the 5 in your pocket. Huwa, hiya, anta, ana, nahnu. And then we have afalul khamsa, in which noon comes and noon goes, So that is the sign. If the noon comes, the fi'l is marfu. If the noon is not there, then either the fi'l is majzoom or mansoob. But we are only studying in these lessons marfu. So don't worry, we are going to concentrate now. And when the lesson 14 will start, then we will have majzoom coming. And then lesson 16, we will have mansoob coming. So step by step. This is what I like, the style of Dr. Abdurrahim. With his farsightedness and his knowledge and his experience, he has designed these Madina books. I should say he has crafted these Madina books, So it is so enjoyable for me to teach and so much fun when I was learning, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, I want you to feel that also, step by step. That is the policy of Dr. Abdurrahim. And then after the noon comes and noon goes, the group C is hunna and antunna. Means they are fixed. They never change, Fine. So as we know, there are 14 pronouns. We must understand that we have done it, Now I am saying something for the first time in detail, my brothers and sisters. I'm saying something for the first time in detail. How do you define it? To me, this is the fun part. To me, this is the fun part. How do you define it? I want you to memorize this. There are about half a dozen sentences you'll have to memorize, and that will be with you for the rest of our lives. We will never forget because we are going to remain attached to the Quran no matter where we go, in what far countries we go to the North Pole or South Pole, the Quran will stay with us, inshallah. And once we read the Quran, all these things are alive at the back of our mind to give us better understanding. So 5 in your pocket. Huwa, hiya, anta, ana, nahnu, in order. When they are there, you will say fi'lun, mudariun, marfuun, bidamma. You will see the dhamma at the end of it. At the end of the verb, you will see dhamma. Fi'lun, mudariun, marfuun, bidamma. The next question, where is the file? Fa'ilun, mustatirun, file is concealed. Taqdiruhu, it could be huwa, or hiya, or anta, or ana, or nahnu, depending on what it is. The sign of mudari'a is in the front, you know. We have done it. Now I'll be saying this all the time. And when I say it, I will request you to say with me loudly, inshallah. I say it again. Fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bidamma, fa'il, mustatir. Memorize it. Taqdiruhu, huwa. I will be saying hundreds of times. Maybe I should say, I won't be exaggerating if I say thousands of times, you know. Now only in here, there'll be something added, which is ta, ta tanisi. Like zahaba, zahabat, zahabat. So that ta tanisi you have to define. But tao and the ta littanisi, for the sign of is being feminine. Littanisi. But tao littanisi. Littanisi. Learn this, my brothers and sisters. I'll be saying it so you will have enough practice with me. And then all these things. Now, there are 5. And we say, fa'ilun mustatirun taqdiruhu huwa. But only in huwa and here, there's a possibility that the sentence will contain the file. If you don't see the file, then we will say it is mustatir. But only in these 2, there's a possibility that you will see the file in the sentence. Alhamdulillah. Now, my brothers and sisters, I come to the next. Noon comes and noon goes. Remember? Noon aata hai, noon jata hai. Now, there are 3 in which this thing happens, which is yazabuna, tazabuna, tazabina. Yazabuna means they. Tazabuna means antum. Tazabina means anti. Now, they will come so many times, you will become, by the end of this session, you will become very confident and proficient. All my efforts, my aims are to make you proficient, very proficient. Inshallah, you will stay with us. We are going to do this together, inshallah. It is such a fascinating journey, my brothers and sisters, inshallah. So what will be how will you explain it? Same thing. Fi'lun, mudariun, marfuun. Okay. Bi subuti noon. Bi subuti noon. By the presence of the noon. Subuti means the presence of the noon. Now here, do you see here? Fi'lun, mudariun, marfuun bi subuti noon. In all of them, subuti noon. Do you see? Subuti noon. Okay, now where is the file? In 5 in your pockets, we said file is mustatir. but here the file is attached. Fa'ilun wa'ul jamati. Fa'ilun wa'ul jamati. In these two, that you see the waw, you can say fa'ilun al-waw, that is good enough. But as we go in advanced thing, then you will see the scholars are mentioning wawul jamati. Wawul jamati means waw of a group, three or more people. So that is the meaning of wawul jamati. So if I say it, inshallah, you will become proficient. And then when it is tazhabina, then do you see here? Ya, that is your file. Fa'ilun al-ya'u. Fa'ilun al-ya'u, which represents anti, for anti. Did you get the idea? Inshallah. Now we come to the mabni. Mabni. Fine. What is the mabni, my brother and sister? Hunna and antunna. Their definition is different. Hunna and antunna. Okay? So this is how you define it. And I will go slowly in here. I won't rush up with you. Fi'lun, mudariun, mabniun, ala sukun. Do you see here? Sukun. So yazhab, tazhab. That sukun, fi'lun mudariun, mabniun ala sukun. Remember, mabniun ala sukun. Okay. Then we have to describe it. But that I won't insist now, maybe a little bit more, but I won't go in too much detail. We describe it. If something is mabni, anywhere in Arabic language, in grammar, if it is mabni, we have to say this, fi mahalli, in place. In place. In place of what? Because the fi'lul mudari can be marfu, can be mansub, can be majzum. So we have to define what comes in front of it. If there is nothing in front of it, then obviously it is marfu. If there is something in front of it, which could be something that will make the fi'l mudari mansub, something will come. Or majzum, something will come. So that I will leave it, don't worry. Also, you will master it in short time. Fi mahalli rafa'an, fi mahalli, that you have to memorize. Fi mahalli rafa'an, right now only we are doing marfu, so it's just say fi mahalli rafa'an. Okay, and then where is the file? I forgot to mention it. This noon is the file. This noon is the file. This noon is the file. Did you get the idea? This noon is called nunu niswa, noon of ladies. Nunu niswa. Fine. Now, 5 in your pocket, 3 noon aata hai, noon jata hai, and 2 which are mabni, that makes it 10. But there are 14 pronouns. How come we don't have these 4 more pronouns? And they are for duals. For duals. 2 people. Huma, masculine. Huma, feminine. Antuma, masculine. Antuma, feminine. Do you see that, my brother and sister? 4 of them. Huma, masculine. Huma, feminine. Antuma, masculine. Antuma, feminine. Now, for the reason, I don't want to say anything. I like the way Madina book is written, but when I was learning, these things were included in us, in our study. So I became quite proficient with this from the very beginning, But don't worry, you will learn it, inshallah. And Right now, you won't see in here. We'll see some in Quran, but I should not worry, and you should not worry. So, my brothers and sisters, this is the short introduction to the verbs. Now we start. Now we are going to do lesson 12. In lesson 11, we started tadhabu, yadhabuna. Yadhabu, yadhabuna means he and they. So if I say yadhabu, then I will define it. Fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bisubuti. No, marfu'un bidamma. Marfu'un bidamma. Okay. What about yadhabuna? Then I will say fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bisubuti nun. So where is the file? Waw al-jama'ati. Wow. Wow is the file. Where is the file here? Mustatir. Taqdiru huwa. And then we come to tazhabu. Tazhabu. That is she. And they. Yazhabna. Tazhabu, yazhabna. Tazhabu, yazhabna. So, tazhabu, fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bidamma, fa'il mustatir, taqdiruhu, hiya, she. Yadhabna. Now, this is where mabni comes. Fi'lun, mudari'un, mabni'un, bisukun. Mabni'un bisukun. Fine. Now we can say fi mahalli raf'in, because all will be marfu here. Now then we have tadhabu, azhabu. These are the things we learned before. But now we are learning more about the other forms. So that is the style of Dr. Abdurrahim, a beautiful style. Not everything was dumped in one lesson, not 14 of them in one lesson, bits and bits coming in every lesson. So we did this in the lesson 11. You can read it, and now they will also come, and now more will come. Okay, so remember this. I'm now reading the lesson, and now I'm going to even analyze some things. Please listen carefully, inshallah. Hamid, ماذا تفعلين يا أحمد? I ask you why is mansub? Because ya came. Ya harfun nida. So munada became mansub. Because munada is mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. Why is Ahmada mansub? Because it is mamnu min sarf. It is actually Ahmadi. Other noun would have been, if I had put Ya Muhammadin. Ya Muhammadin. But here, Ya Ahmada. Mamnu min sarf. Keep that in mind. I'm defining everything. I want you to become sharp at understanding and noticing everything. Every vowel sign we have to notice. It takes a split of a second to figure out, inshallah. Ummu Ahmada, again, Ummu Ahmada, mudaf ilayhi. Majroor bil fatah. Abhasu, see, Abhasu. Bahasa, Abhasu, to search. Abhasu, now define it, my brothers and sisters. How will you define it? Fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bidamma. That's it. Where is the file? File mustatir. Taqdiruhu ana. Abasu, I am searching anid dawai for the medicine. Allazi, that is the naat for dawa. Akhastuhu, this is madi. Akhaz, to whom I took it. Fi'l, file, مفعول به من المستشفى أمسي, from the hospital yesterday. Hamid replies, هو على المكتب, it is on the desk, في غرفتي, in my room. هو على المكتب في غرفتي, it is on my desk, or it is on the desk in my room. كيف حالك? See, I put a vowel sign here. اليوم. كيف حالك اليوم? How are you today? لعلك, see, it is key, because Hamid is asking the health of his wife. لعلك اليوم أحسن. أحسن. Hopefully you are better today. No, لعل is من أخوات إن. Remember, لعل is من أخوات إن. So key is اسم لعل mansub. I only go that way. I'm not going to go too much in there. I will just be pointing it out. Ahmad. Naam. Ana al-yawma. See, there is a fatah here because it is coming as a zarf, time, adverb of time. Ahsanu. I am better. Alhamdulillah. Always, always we say, Alhamdulillah. This is Alhamdulillah Mubtada. Lillahi jar majrur shubu jumla khabar. We can never, ever, ever forget this. Alhamdulillah. We say it so many times every day. Now Hamid is saying, Mata tazabina. See here, Maza taf'alina. This is, did I define this? Fi'lun, mudariun, marfu'un. No, I did not define it. فعل مضارع مرفوع بثبوت نون. That is anti. Where is the file? File is the ya, which represents anti. What will be if it was a person, masculine? Then Hamid would have said, Maza taf'alu. Maza taf'alu. Now this is muannas, anti, maza taf'alina. Now this will come all the time in this lesson, because this is where Dr. Abdurrahim is now putting all the emphasis for us to understand. Mata tazhabina ila al-mustashfa. When are you going to the mustashfa? Tazhabina, to go. When are you going? Change that. This is tazhabina is fi'lun mudariun marfu'un bisubuti nun. File is ya. Ya is the file who represents anti. Maybe at the end of the lesson, if you feel I should make a proper handout for you, I will inshallah do it and send you all. Every handout I send you, it's very precious. Keep it in your file and refer it whenever you want to refresh your knowledge. But Zabina, had it been somebody else, Muzakkar, masculine, he would have said, Mata tazhabu. Mata tazhabu. Now it is Muannas, he says, Mata tazhabina. Now Ahmad says, Sa'azhabu. I will go. This is harfu istiqbal. We did it in lesson 11. Now it will come. This, when you see seen in front of fi'lu mudariya, then it is exclusively for future. I will go. I will go. I will go ba'da sa'atin, after an hour, inshallah. Hamid says, Ma'aman tazabina. Say, Ma'aman, with whom are you going? Same tazabina. Fi'lun, mudariun, marfu'un, bisubuti nun. File is the ya. Did you get the idea? I'm repeating it. Inshallah, it will make you strong. Sa'azhabu ma Ahmad. See, ma is also zarf, adverb of place. This is majroor because it's mamnu min sarf. Hamid says, Atarifina arafa yarifu. Arafa yarifu. Atarifina tabibata. This verb is this transitive verb. It will require mafulun bi. Atarifina tabibata. Do you know the doctor? Allati zahabti ilayha amsi. Zahabti ilayha amsi. Now, had it been a muzakkar, then Hamid would have said, Atarifu tabiba, Atarifu tabiba. But here is muannas tarifina. Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bisubutinun, and ya is the file. Ahmad. Naam, arifuha. See, now this is the 5 in your pocket. Arifuha. Okay. This is the alamatul mudariya. Ha is mafulun bihi. That goes to the tabiba. Arifu. Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bidamma. Next question. Where is the file? File mustatir. Taqdiruhu ana. That's it. That's all. I want you to master it, inshallah, and say it so that you will enjoy saying it, inshallah. Fine. Yakuluna. They are saying. See, now here, Kala Yakulu, we haven't done the verb, but I will define it. You will see it. Yakuluna. They say. They. Where is they? This wow. And this ya tells me this is wow. Okay, how will you define? Same way as we defined the other one. Fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bisubuti nun. Where is the file? Wawul jama'ati, which will represent whom. Innaha, this we are going to learn in detail. Innaha, indeed, she is the Ahsanu tabibatin, the best doctor in the hospital. Superlative degree. Ahsanu tabibatin, superlative degree. Best doctor. Fine. Now the topic changes. See, I put a line here to draw a line to tell you now the verb will change. First, it was anti, tazabina, tarifina, tafalina. These are for anti. Now it will be the abnai, boys, his sons. You all. Maza taf'aluna ya abnai. Maza taf'aluna ya abnai. Okay, let us see. What are you doing, oh my sons? Tafaluna, fi'lun, mudari'un, marfun, bisubuti nun. There is the file, wawul jama'ati. There's the file. What does that file represent? Antum. See, this ta tells me it is antum. Had it been yaf'aluna, then it would be they. Fine. It will come, don't worry. Always, what are you doing? What are you doing now? The answer will be we. Naktubu. Now see, this is the 5 in your pocket. Naktubu. We are writing. What are you writing? Al-wajibati. This is mafulun bihi. How do you define naktabu? Fi'lun, mudari'un, marfoon bidamma. Marfoon bidamma. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu nahnu. Because that noon tells me the file is nahnu. That's it. You will love it too. I'm so confident. I feel like repeating it and telling you, you are going to love it, Al-wajibati. We are writing. Writing what? Homework. Wajibati. So why is this? There's a ta here. I think we did it, but I will say it just. Mafulun bihi mansubun. It is mansub. It's not majrur. Mansubun bi kasra. لأنه جمع مؤنث salim. I'll say again, but if you don't get it, don't worry. I will be repeating it. When it is a jama muannas salim, it will have marfu sign for when it is marfu. When it is mansub and majroor, it will have this ta. So naktubu, we write what? Homework. Al-wajibati, this is your mafulun bihi. Mafulun bihi mansubun bil kasra. Li'annahu, then we have to explain why. Mafulun bihi is mansub bil kasra. You will say what? Because it is jama muannas salim. Alhamdulillah. Now Hamid is saying, Atafhamuna durusa jaidan. Do you understand the lessons very well? See, taf is Hamza for asking question. Tafhamuna. How will you define it, my brothers and sisters? Fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bisubuti nun. Where is the file? File is waul jamati. What does it represent? Antum. The star tells me it is antum. Fine. Tafamuna, are you understanding? Understanding what? Here is the mafulun bi ad-durusu. Mafulun bi mansubun bil fatah. This is very easy. Jaidan, don't worry, means very well. So I hope you are saying with me all these things and you will understand it very well. The boys are answering, Naam, nafhamuha, nafhamuha. Two things are there, fi'al and mafulun bihi. Ha is mafulun bihi that goes to the durus. So, Naam, nafhamuha, we will say fi'alun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bidamma. Marfu'un bidamma. Okay, fine. Where is the file? This is 5 in your pocket. So file is mustatir, taqdiruhu, nahnu. How do you know it is nahnu? Because this noon tells me. Nahnu. Okay. What is this ha? Mafulun bi. There is a beautiful way to analyze this also, but I won't go in detail. No, not today. Not today. But later on, we'll also learn to analyze this very beautifully. Jaidan is a naat. Well, alhamdulillah. Now, the father is asking, Hamid is asking, Ayya suratin tahfazuna al-an. Now, which surah are you memorizing? See, here, do you see Ayya? This is your mafulun bihi. It came in the front. Why did it come in the front? Because ayyu, ayya, ayyi always is used for asking. Now I changed this, my one sister, for you to see how I write it. Just see, just for the sake of understanding. I'm writing ta fazuna You are memorizing tahfazuna ayya suratin. Now see here, ayya suratin. Did you see here? Tahfazuna ayya suratin. That is in, if I change it, but because it is being asked as a question, so we say ayya suratin tahfazuna alan. Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bisubuti nun. Where is the file? File is waw jamati. What does it represent? Antum. How do you know it is antum? The ta tells me. Okay, it is antum. Did you get it, my brother and sister? So, which surah you are all memorizing? Now, Ahmad says, Amma ana, we had done this, I won't go in detail. Amma ana, as far as I, fa, it comes with amma. Whenever there is amma, fa will come. But this thing more we will do in a greater detail when we go in book 3 and when we study Quran. This comes quite often in the Quran and we go in detail. Amma ana fa'ahfazu. Ahfazu. I, as far as I am concerned, I ahfazu. Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bidamma. Fa'il mustatir. Taqdiruhu ana. How do you know it is ana? Because that Hamza tells me it is ana. Surata mafulun bihi. Wa huwa mudaf and mulki mudaf ilayhi. Wa amma haulai, and as far as the other sons are concerned, brothers are concerned, fa, it's again fa for amma. Yafazuna. See the beauty? Yafazuna. How much practice Dr. Abdurrahim is giving us in this lesson. And it is now on the teacher to emphasize it. And then, in turn, it is on the students to understand it and say it. These are easy. This is nothing difficult here. Yafazuna. Say with me, my brothers and sisters. Failun mudariun, because this is the sign of mudaria. Failun mudariun marfuun bisubuti nun. Bisubuti nun. Where is the file? Wawul jamati. What does it represent? Whom? How do I know it is whom? Ya tells me. They are memorizing Surat al-Kalam. Fine. Now, see the beauty, my brothers and sisters? Here it was, in the beginning, we started with Anti and Ana, Anti, Ana. And now then we came to Antum, Nahnu, Antum, Nahnu. Okay. And now yes, Antum, Nahnu, this is there. Ana, Ana. Now we come to Antunna. Mabni. Ya Banati. Now. Maza taf'alna. Maza taf'alna. How will you define it? Taf'alna, this ta comes for Antum. Fi'lun, mudari'un, mabniyun. Now you cannot say marfu or anything else. No. Fi'lun, mudari'un, mabniyun. Fi'lun, mudari'un, mabniyun. Let's see. 1 second. I'm taking my chances. Oh no. Today I'm getting little. I hope I'm still sharing the screen with you. My screen did not disappear. My screen disappeared. Yes, it will come back now. I think there's something I'm touching it and it is causing, no. I think I'm sharing the screen now. Yeah. Yeah, I do realize my mistake. Yeah. Okay. So, my brothers and sisters, I was trying to show you something, and then I touched the wrong button. See here. See, mabni. Yazhabna, tazhabna. Yazhabna, tazhabna. That is hunna and antunna. We are doing antunna. Fi'lun, mudariun, mabniyun, ala sukun. Okay. Now, fi mahalli raf'in. Right now, it is all fi mahalli marfu. Where is the file? I did not write the file. File is antun. Antunna. File is antunna. It is there. Nunu niswa. This is the file. Antunna. So file is nunu niswa, which represents antunna. This star tells me it is antunna, and this ya will tell me it is hunna. File is the nunu niswa. That's it. Now I cannot touch that thing again. It will go away. We are now in the textbook. Yes, I'm here now. ماذا تفعلنا أنتن يا أبنائي. Or you can say, and if you were to say to the boys, you will say, ماذا تفعلون أنتم. ماذا تفعلنا أنتن يا بناتي. نحن الآن نلعب. What are you doing? We are playing. So what is this نلعب? فعل مضارع مرفوع بدم. فاعل مستتر تقديره نحن. How do you know it is nahnu? This noon tells me, nalabu, we play. Then the father is asking, afi waqtil amali, at the time of work, talabna, are you playing? Mata takra'ana durusa, wa mata taktubna wajibati. When will you write down the homework? When? Mata takra'ana, see? تقرأنا فعل مضارع مبني على سكون في محل you say في محل رفع because these are all مرفوع في محل رفع and then where is the file نون نسوة أنتن دروس مفعول به منصوب بالفتح متى تكتبنا same thing تكتبنا فعل مضارع مبني على سكون مبني على سكون fine في محلي if it is مبني then we have to say في محلي. Remember this, you learn this. This is I think first time I'm emphasizing it, and I'll gently be teaching you this thing, and then inshallah you'll all become very proficient. Don't worry, I'm there behind you all the time. I'm behind you all the time. تكتبنا فعل مضارع مبني على سكون في محل رفع في محل رفع. Where's the file? نون نسوة. That's your file. Is it hunna or antunna? Antunna. Why? Because the ta is telling me it antunna. Wajibati, same thing. مفعول به منصوب بالكسرة لأنه جمع مؤنث سالم. نحن قرأنا. See now, نحن قرأنا. فعل مضارع. No, this is ماضي. I beg your pardon. فعل ماض مبني على السكون. فاعل is na. We read our lessons. We read the lessons. وكتبنا same. كتبنا فعل فاعل ماضي. الواجبات. والحمد لله. أحسنتن. The father says, أحسنتن. You did very well, ya banati. هكذا تفعلوا tilmizatul mujtahidatu. Oh, what a beautiful sentence. Hakaza, like that, taf'alu, do, taf'alu. Where is the file of taf'alu? Tilmizatu. How come the file is plural and the verb is singular? Because the sentence, when it will start with a singular verb. Singular verb. So taf'alu is fi'lun, mudariun, marfun bid-damma. That's all. And then this tilmizatu is the file. Al-mujtahidatu is the naat. See, the file is marfu. Can you see the damma at the end? Yes. Tilmizatu is the plural of tilmizun. Tilmizun means someone who's in the school, who's studying in lower grades. Fine. Now, the father is saying, Mata tazhabna li ziyarati khalati kunna. When are you going to visit your auntie, khalati kunna? So, what is it? Tazhabna. Same again. Fi'lun, mudariun, mabniyun, ala sukun. Okay. Fi mahalli rafin. Because these are all marfu, so I'm just taking the liberty to say fi mahalli rafin. The time will come when you will have to decide what it is, but not now. Fi mahalli rafin. Oh God, again. I hope, yeah, it is there. Okay, here, tazhabna. File is nunu niswa. Nunu niswa file. How do you know it is antun? Because ta tells me. Mata tazhabna. When will you, ladies, will go to visit your khala tikunna? Li ziyarati khala tikunna. Here I am defining li harf jar, ziyarati ism majrur, wa huwa mudaf, khalati mudaf ilayhi, wa huwa mudaf, kunna mudaf ilayhi. I will try to do it. You will, inshallah, you will li ziyarati khalati kunna. This is a chain of mudaf ilayhi. تعرفنا أنها مريضة. Do you know she is sick? So is harfu hamzatul istifham. تعرفنا. Fine. What is تعرفنا? I think we can do it with me, brother and sister. فعل مضارع مبني فعل مضارع مبني على سكون في محل رفع, because these are all marfu. في محل رفع, that's the way you define it. And then nun niswa is the file. What does it represent, nun niswa? Antum. How do you know it is antum? Because the ta tells me. Naam, the children say naam, narifu dhalika. We know that. Shafa'allahu, may Allah cure him. I won't go in detail, but this is, may Allah cure him. Shafa'allahu. Ha is mafulun bihi. Allah is the file. Shafa is the verb. That's enough fun, that not to go too much. Sanazhabu, we will go. Nazhabu fi'lun mudari'un marfun bidamma. Fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu nahnu. 5 in your pocket. See, nahnu. How do I know it is nahnu? Because the noon tells me. فَنَذَهَبُ لِزِيَارَتِهَا. This, to visit her. The ha is the auntie who is sick. Hazal masa. This evening. Hazal masa. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah. Hamid. Ya Ahmad. He is asking his son Ahmad. Atarifu. See, now it is is Hamzatul for asking question. Hamza for asking question. Tarifu is the verb. Now this is very easy for you to define it now properly. Tarifu fi'lun mudariun marfuun bidamma. Fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu anta, because tarifu is Ahmad, anta. Atarifu mata yarji'u, when is your jiranu min Makkah? Jiranu is the plural, neighbors. Jarun is singular, jiranun is neighbors. When are, do you know when the neighbors are returning from Makkah? Yarji'u, again, this is plural, but the verb is singular because it's beginning the sentence. So say yarji'u, my brother. Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bidamma. Bidamma. File, no, file is here. You have to sometimes see it before you jump. File mustatir, no, this is the file, jiranu, the neighbors. In Makkah, Ahmad says, Qala li Yusufu, Yusuf told me, Innana, verily they will, I'm not going to define innana now, Sanarjiyu, they will return. Fil isbu'il kadami, next week, the coming week, next week, isbu'il kadami. So now, sa harfu istiqbal, denoting futurity. Narjiu, narjiu. What is narjiu, my brother? Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bidamma. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu nahnu. So, how do you know it is nahnu? It's in narjiu. Now, do you see? This is 5 in your pocket. This is 5 in your pocket. Okay? So, we have to understand it. It's not difficult. Annahum sayarjiuna yawma sabti inshallah. Verily they, sa again, harfu istiqbal, sayarjiuna, yarjiuna. Yarjiuna means they, because ya tells me it is they. How will you define it? Say it slowly with me. Yarjiuna, fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bisubuti nun. Where is the file? Waw al-jama'ati. I'm saying it, say loudly, Waw al-jama'ati, the file of the group, inshallah. What does it represent? Whom? How do you know it is whom? Yarjiuna. Yauma, it is the time, Sabti. Sabti is Saturday. They will return on Saturday, inshallah. I hope you enjoyed it, and you learned a lot today. Very important things you learned, my brothers and sisters. Now we go to the, I have still a lot of things to tell you, but I'll go slowly. Now we are first question, Tamarin, exercise. First question. First question. Tabathu Ummu Ahmad. Tabathu Ummu Ahmad an al-Miftah. Mother of Ahmad is looking for the key. No. Tabathu Ummu Ahmad an al-Dawai. She's looking after the medicine. You have to correct the sentence. Correct the following sentence. ستذهب أم أحمد إلى المستشفى مع زوجها. No. ستذهب أم أحمد إلى المستشفى with her husband. No. مع ابنها. مع ابنها. أم أحمد لا تعرف دكتور سواد. We'll say أم أحمد تعرف الدكتور سواد. Fine. Ahmadu Yafadu Surat al-Mulki. وإخوته يحفظون سورة القلم. I wrote it down. جيرانو أحمد ذهبوا إلى رياض. No. Why? Jiranu, the neighbors of Hamid, they went ila Makkah. They are returning from Makkah. Alhamdulillah. Now, here are the beautiful exercise to further enhance your knowledge and drive it deep in your mind, in your heart, in your memory. Practice. You know, I have never seen such beautiful exercise in any other book, my brother. I've done many courses, different courses, but I've never seen such beautiful exercises as Dr. Abdurrahim has placed. Now here, see, tarifu. Ya Sayyidi, sir, that is the masculine, Sayyidi, my sir, tarifu. Now you have to change the file into monas. So tarifu will become tarifina. See how beautiful these exercises are. There is one condition. You got to write it. Do all the exercise nicely, you know, whenever you have time, my brother. Don't shy away from writing. Don't shy away from writing. And remember, I've repeated this many times, I'll repeat today. Every minute of your time you devote to learning Arabic, writing, doing your homework. I have a firm belief in my mind that Allah will take it as your ibadat, because we are trying to learn the language to understand Allah's book. It will be considered as your ibadat, inshallah, and Allah will put barakat in your home, in your personal self, you know, for all the work that you do. It will bring more barakats, more sakina in your heart and in the family, inshallah. So now we are here. So tarifu, tarifina. So here you have to change into monas. Here, oh God, I don't know why today I'm having some problems. Okay, fine. Now, brothers, Maza taqulu ya Muhammad. Now you will ask a question. So Maza taqulu ya Fatima. What will you say if you say to Fatima, Maza taqulina? Did you see? Maza taqulina? Taqulu anta, taqulina anti. Ya Fatima. Write it, my brother. Beautiful exercise. Number 3, Aina tajlisu fil fasli ya Ahmad. So tajlisu is anta. You know, you will ask the same question to a sister. Aina tajlisina. Tajlisina. Same thing. Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bisubuti nun. There is the file. Ya means anti. Aina tajlisina ya Khadija. Mata tazhabu ila al-mustashfa ya abi. When are you going to the hospital? So now change this to ya ummi. What will you say? Mata tazhabina. Do it. You will love to do it, you know. Maza taqulu ya akhi. What are you saying, oh my brother? You will say Maza taqulina. Taqulina ya ukhti. Fine. Next one. Mata tarjiu min al madrasati ya Ali. When will you return from the school, ya Ali? No, you can say the same thing to Zainab. Mata tarjiina min al madrasati ya Zainab. Ila man taktubu hadi risalata ya Bashir. To whom are you writing this letter, O Bashir? What will you say to a sister? Ila man taktubina. Taktubu, change into taktubina. Did you see? Taktubina. هذه رسالة يا فاطمة. Fine. أي سورة تحفظ الآن يا أخي؟ تحفظ. Which surah are you memorizing now? What will you say here? أي سورة تحفظين يا فاطمة? Or يا sister, أختي, you can say. أتفهم الدرس جيدا يا حامد? Do you understand the lesson very well يا حامد? No, you'll say to the sister, أتفزين. No, أتفهمين. تفهموا تفهمين الدرس جيدا يا فاطمة. Fine. متى تغسل هذا القميص يا ياسر? When will you wash this shirt, oh Yasir? What will you say here? متى تغسلين تغسلين هذا القميص يا فاطمة? Whatever you want to say. Did you get the idea? So very beautiful, very beautiful. See, تعرفوا تعرفين, تأكلوا تأكلين, gives you more practice. تجلسوا تجلسين, تذهبوا تذهبين, تقولوا تقولين, ترجعوا ترجعين, تكتبوا تكتبين, تحفظوا تحفظين, تفهموا تفهمين, تغسلوا تغسلين. Alhamdulillah. Now, here is another exercise. Everything related to our lesson. أين تذهبون يا أخوان? Where are you going? تذهبون. Did you get the idea? فعل مضارع مرفوع بثبوت نون واو الجماعة فاعل أنتم. أين تذهبن؟ أين تذهبن? So what is تذهبن? فعل مضارع مبني على السكون, and noon is the file. يا أخواتو. So أين تسكنون يا رجال? And you will say to the sisters, أين تسكنين? أين? I did not write properly. I did not write properly. تسكنين. أين تسكنين يا نساء؟ القهوة تشربون أم الشاي يا إخوان؟ تشربون. So you will say يا أخوات, يا أخوات, القهوة تشربنا أم شاي يا أخوات تشربنا. And now you say تعرفون رقم هاتفي جامعتي يا إخوان؟ تعرفون. Do you know the phone number of the Jamia, oh brothers? What will you say? تعرفنا. Oh, I think I again made a mistake here. I beg your pardon. Alhamdulillah, I can catch my mistakes. I think what I had written was correct, but I somehow thought I had not written correctly. So we have to write antunna, antunna. So thus, 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 kun, like that. Huh? I had written here, but I didn't see here. Tas kunna, which will actually be changed into these two noons, will bring shadda. So you will say tas kunna. I had written properly, but I got confused. Tas kunna, which is tas kunna. Huh? Same idea. Tashabna, taskunna. Huh? Taskunna. Fine. Alhamdulillah. Lima tadhakuna ya awladu. Why are you laughing, O children? So what will you say? Lima tadhakna ya banatu. Tadhakna ya banatu. Inshallah. If you have any difficulty, just look into the Hallo Tamarin, huh? And check yourself, but write. You will write it, inshallah. أتقرؤون القرآن كل صباح يا إخوان. أتقرأنا. See, تقرأنا. This is تقرأنا. Huh? فعل مضارع مبني على السكون. نون نصف فاعل. أنتن. أتقرأنا القرآن كل صباح يا أخوات. أتسألون المدرس أسئلة كثيرة يا أولاد. And this will change into تسألنا. أتسألنا المدرس أسئلة كثيرة يا بنات. أتسمعون الأخبار من الإذاعة كل يوم. What will you say? أتسمعنا الأخبار من الإذاعة كل يوم. تسمعنا. ما من تلعبون يا أبنائي. ما من تلعبنا يا بناتي. تلعبنا أنتن. لما تجلسون هنا يا رجال. لما تجلسون هنا يا رجال. لما تجلسنا هنا يا نساء. That is it. Huh? Alhamdulillah. We will do it, inshallah. Okay, there is quite a bit of it. That's it. Inshallah. We have some time. We'll do it, inshallah. Yeah. How will mubtada fi kulli min al-jumlati al-atiyati ila jam'i. Now you have to make ana into nahnu. Now, what is this, my brother? What is this? Did you find out what is this? I'll tell you what is this. This is all halwa puri. Not even halwa puri. Just a piece of jalebi. Ana afamu nahnu nafamu. Come on, give me a break. I know that. 5 in your pocket. Ana la azhabu. Nahnu la nazhabu. That's it. Ana la azhabu. Nahnu la nazhabu. Ana ashkuruka ya ustad. Nahnu nashkuruka. That's it. Ana ajlisu amam al-mudarrisi. Nahnu najlisu amam al-mudarrisi. Ana al-an aktubu barkiyatan. This sentence should be put into museum now. There is no cable now. About 50, 60 years ago when these books were written, at that time, the telegram was very popular. So that is, Ana al-ana aktubu barkiyatan. I am writing a telegram. Nahnu al-ana naktubu. That's it. As I said, it's not even a halwa puri, it's just a piece of jalebi. Now, this is very beautiful, requires your mind to work. 2 verbs Forms have been given along each of the following sentences. Choose the right one and fill in the blanks with it. Just all. في أي سنة, what will you say? Ya fatatu. Fatatu means young lady. Huh? What will you say? في أي سنة, what will you say? If you say tadrusu, that will be wrong. This is for masculine. Tadrusina. What will you write down here? I've written here. Tadrusina. Huh? في أي سنة تدرسين يا فتاة. اسم طبيب الذي يسكن أمام بيتنا يا أحمد. So we are asking Ahmad, so it will be أتعرف اسم الطبيب الذي, do you know the name of the doctor? الذي, who lives أمام بيتنا. So تعرف. لماذا يا بناتي, will you say بناتي تكتبون or تكتبنا. It will come here. في وقت العمل يا أبنائي, what will you say? تلعبون, because this is مذكر. تلعبون. Beautiful exercise. Right, inshallah. يا أمي. يا أمي. So how will you ask your mother? أتعرفين رقم هاتفي سيدة لي يا أمي. Phone number of the pharmacy. Phone number of the pharmacy. This Sayyida Liyati is the pharmacy. Huh? No. Ya akhawatu, huh? The sisters. What will you say? Atakra'ana. 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 Takra'ana. Atakra'ana. Fine. Next one. Afi mahaji jamiati ya akhi. So what will you say? Taskununa or taskunu? It will be taskunu. One person you are asking. Afi Jamiat al-Mahajil Jamiati. This is the hostel of the Jamia. Taskunu, you live ya akhi. Nahnu la. What will you say? Nahnu la nalabu. Nahnu la nalabu. Nalabu. Kurat admi fi shawaria. We don't play soccer in the street. Shawaria in the street. Okay. Aina tadrusu anta? What will you say? Aina anta? It will be adrusu. Adrusu bil Jamiat al Islamiyah. Did you get the idea? Very easy, not difficult, not difficult. Now, here is something very important, very important. I want you to pay a lot of attention to this. This rule will apply when you are studying Quran. When you are studying Quran. Now, the thing is, let me write down here. See? Anna and inna. Did you get the idea? Anna and inna. Anna and inna. There are rules to follow. Yes. Arabic is a language of rules, like a mathematics and algebra. Rules. So now, here I tell you simply, if you can remember, I will tell you simply. When you see a verb qala, I'm going to explain in detail, but let me explain you verbally. When you see a verb qala, then if you want to use it, you will use it inna. After qala, inna. Or if you start a new sentence, then you will use inna. Inna Allah, you say. This was a new sentence, you said inna. You cannot say anna Allah. No. Inna Allah laghafurur rahim. Did you get the idea? No. But if the verb has been used, then you will have to use anna. That's it. You have to keep this anna. Samiyatu, I heard. Then annaha ahsanu tabibatin fil mustashfa. I heard that verily she is the best doctor in the hospital. Yakuluna. Oh, see, kala. Yakuluna innaha ahsanu tabibi fil mustashfa. See, two sentences. How we are using inna and anna. Rules. If you change that, you are saying something very incorrect. Okay. See, innal Qur'ana, new sentence. After verb, anna. After kala, inna. New sentence, innal Qur'ana kitabullah. So here is given here, fi awwalil jumlati, in the beginning of the sentence, inna. Ba'da kala, inna. Ba'da afalul ukhra, after other verbs, anna. Did you get the idea? Never forget. Now, when you see next time the Quran, if you are reading, I'm sure you are all reading, you will watch for it. Where is it? It is inna or anna? And if it is inna, why inna has been used? Inshallah. Now, اقرأ الجملة الآتية مع ضبط الهمزة إن. No, doctor, read. What's the problem? No English for this? Maybe no English was written. Okay, I will do it together. أظن. Gosh, today my hand is slipping or something is happening. I'm touching something and here, my brother. أظن. Huh? See, the verb has come. Then it has to be أنه طالب جديد. I think he is a new student. أنه. Write it down properly, inshallah. And you don't take a shortcut and just write down anna, but write down the whole sentence, inshallah, if you have time. قال المدرس. So it has to be inna. Inna talib al-jadida. Inna talib al-jadida. Mujtahidun jiddan. Fine. Samiyatu, you tell me, my brother and sister, Samiyatu anna. Samiyatu anna. 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 Mudarisa ma ja'a al-yawm. I've written here. Inna Allah, see, Inna Allah Rabbi. Verily, Allah is my creator, sustainer, maintainer, my Lord. Kala. Inna. Kala zamili, inna al-mudarisa. Kala zamili has to be inna. Did I goof? Yeah. Kala zamili, inna al-mudarisa. Here, it has to be inna. 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 Kala zamili, inna al-mudarisa ma ja'a al-yawm. Ashhadu. Do you know why ashhadu? We say all the time and we say Anna Muhammadan. Why? Why can't I say ashhadu inna Muhammadan? No, Anna. Because after the verb, anna will come. In the beginning of a new sentence, inna will come. After kala, inna will come. Karatu. So, fi sahifati, then it will be anna. Annal wazir al-kharijiyati, anna will come. Sir Yarjiu min London agadan. I read in the newspaper that foreign minister will return from London tomorrow. Anna. Azunnu. Verb. So where will be inna or anna? It will be anna. Anna. Azunnu, I think you are from Pakistan. Kala li tabibi. No, kala. What will be here? Inna. Innaka lasta bimaridin. You went to the doctor and said, I want a letter. I don't want to go to school today. Please write me a letter. Doctor checks you up and says, Kala li tabibi. Innaka lasta bimaridin. You are not sick. I'm not going to give you a letter not to go to the office today because you are pretending you are sick. You are not sick. Adhunnu anna tabibati allati kharajna min al-mustashfa al-ana min al-wilayat al-mutahidati. I think that the doctors who just came out of the hospital, al-ana min al-wilayati mujtahidati. Wilayatil mujtahidati means USA. Next one, my brother. Atarifina. Now tell me, I have already written anna. You cannot write inna. The verb has come, anna. The talibatu jadidatu allati ja'at qabla salasati ayamin tarifu khamsa lugatin. She knows 5 languages. Alhamdulillah. No, this is in the beginning of the sentence. What will you say? Inna. You will say, Inna darsa sahalun. Verily the lesson. Again, yakuluna. Inna al-imtihana sayakunu fil usbu'i awal min shahri Rajab. Right. Atazunnu. What will you say? Atazunnu annani daifun. Atazunnu annani daifun. Before you say this thing, I'm just joking. Before you say this sentence to somebody, first you must roll your sleeves. Take your arms bare and you say, do you think I'm weak? Come, I'll show you. Atazunnu annani daifun. No. Just a joke, my brother. Right. Okay. Now, days of the week, Sabt, Saturday, Salasa, Arbaa, Juma, Khamis, Juma. See that our week ends at Juma. Yomul Juma. But starts from Saturday. Saturday, Yom Ahad, Sunday, Yom Isnain, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Khamsa, Khamis, and Juma. Remember, if you feel like, I'm sure some of you know it, Now this is Dawa'un. Okay, my brothers and sisters. Dawa'un is medicine. What is the plural? Adviyatun. If you can remember it, I will not force you to memorize it. When it comes, you will understand, inshallah. Adviyatun. This is a nice verb. Dahika. Yadhaku. Dahika is Sami'a Yasma'u. So you should know immediately the Bab. And this is the master. Dahikan is the master. Tilmizu, pupil. School boy, school. Tilmizatun will be school girl. Tilmizun, what is the plural? Talamizatun. Here, this ta doesn't mean it's a muannas, this is the jama. Talamizun. Hatifun, telephone, hawatifu. Wazirul Kharijiyati, foreign minister. Now let's come here. Tilmizatun, see, now here was Tilmizun, this is the muannas, school girl. Tilmizatun. Amalun, amalun. Amalun, amalun. Shahida, yashhadu, same Bab Samia, shahadatu. Jarun, we just studied. Jarun, neighbor. What is the plural? Jiranun. Rakmun, arkamun. Waqtun, awqatun. Wajibatun, homework. Did you get the idea? That's it. We did the lesson, alhamdulillah. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a very beautiful lesson. You got to do the homework now, inshallah. Now, I don't know. I want to be very careful. I can touch a button and the screen might go away. Maybe I'll someday make a handout for you. The verbs, the numbers I find difficult. Even you work very hard because we don't use it, we tend to forget. In fact, we definitely forget. Unless you go and live in the Middle East, you know. But again, in the Middle East, they do not sometimes speak the classical Arabic, so there is a problem there. I'll explain you. See here, Khamsa Ashara. Do you see this Khamsa Ashara? Khamsata Ashara. What they say in the Middle East, I was surprised. Khamstash. Khamstash. First, I was surprised. I could not understand. Then it occurred to me, it is Khamsata Ashara. So there are other things also, they have their own pet words to mention. So my brothers and sisters, I have a song. If you want to understand, because sometimes by songs we understand a lot better. Sing with me. You will learn more, inshallah, you'll enjoy it. Huh? Wahid Ithnani Salasa. I made it into 3 groups the way I'm singing. Huh? Not technically it is the groups, but in my singing I made a group. Wahid Ithnani Salasa Arba Khamsa Sita Saba Samaniya Tisa Ashara. Oh yes, Ashara, that means 10. Did you get the idea? One more time. Last time I sang, but you could not see what I was singing, so I wrote it down now. Wahid Ithnani Salasa. Again. واحد اثنان ثلاثة أربعة خمسة ستة سبعة ثمانية تسعة عشرة. Oh yes, عشرة, that means 10. Now we come here, 11. أحد عشرة, 11. أحد عشرة اثنا عشرة ثلاثة عشرة أربعة عشرة خمسة عشرة ستة عشرة سبعة عشرة ثمانية عشرة تسعة عشر عشرون. Did you get the idea? تسعة عشر عشرون عشرون مرفوع بالواو عشرين منصوب بالياء عشرين مجرور بالياء عشرون. Oh yes, that means 20. Now this is, all these numbers are all given here in lesson 24. You can go and check the lesson 24. There are so many beautiful things. I want to show you something here. Don't go through everything. It will just make you here. This is what you should read. Ahwalul adad, the conditions of the numbers. You should read it. Adadani. I'm not going to go in detail, but I want you to do it. Then maybe next time I'll do it in detail. We'll do it in detail. So right now, I'll do this again a little bit. We are going to do till 30. See, brothers and sisters? Jama Muzakkar Salim, the pattern of sound masculine plural. What is the pattern? Muslimuna, Mu'minuna, Mudarisuna. Are you with me? Muflihuna, Muslihuna. All these things are Jama Muzakkar Salim. They end with Waw and Noon. If they end with Waw and Noon, they are Marfu. Marfu bil Waw. Marfu bil Waw. And then they make it Mansub. It will be Mansub bil Ya. And Majroor bil Ya. That is why I wrote here Ishrina Mansub bil Ya. Ishrina Majroor bil Ya. Just remember, the best way is, I hope you like the song, and I want you to memorize it. It will be nice. That way, you can, every now and then, you are driving your car, or sisters are cooking, they can, while they are cooking, while they are chopping, they can sing this. Maybe I start from the beginning, and then I go here. Wahid Ithnani Salasa Arba Khamsa Sitta Saba Samaniya Tisa Ashara. Oh yes, Ashara, that means 10. Right? Ahada Ashara, Isna Ashara, Salasata Ashara, Arbata Ashara, Khamsata Ashara, Sittata Ashara, Sabata Ashara, Samaniyata Ashara, Tisata Ashara, Tisata Ashara, Ishruna. Oh, what did I do? Ishruna, Ishruna, Marfu bilwa, Ishrina, Mansub bilya, Ishrina, Majrur bilya, Ishruna. Oh yes, that means 20. Now, here is another simple thing. that from 20 to 19, the pattern is Jama Muzakkar Salim. From 20 to 19, the pattern is Jama Muzakkar Salim. So that should be easy then, inshallah. See? Salasuna. Salasuna means Muzakkar Salim. Salasuna, 30. And then Arbauna, 40. Khamsuna, 50. Sittuna, 60. Sab'una, 70. Samanuna, 80. Tis'una, 19. Miatu, 100. This will be easy for us to figure out, inshallah. Now, I come here. We say Ishruna. How do you say 21, my brothers and sisters? How do you say 21? 1 plus 20. You say, what do you say? Wahidun wa Ishruna. Did you get the idea? We repeated Ishruna so many times. Ishruna, marful biwa. Now we say 21. Wahidun wa Ishruna Taliban. Okay, Wahidun wa Ishruna Taliban, but it has to be Taliban, Muzakkar. If it is Talibatun, then this will change. Ihda wa Ishruna, but don't worry. Just look about first the masculine. Wahidun wa Ishruna. Okay. Wahid wa Ishruna. اثنان وعشرون ثلاثة وعشرون أربعة وعشرون خمسة وعشرون ستة وعشرون سبعة وعشرون ثمانية وعشرون تسعة وعشرون ثلاثون مرفوع بالواو ثلاثين منصوب بالياء ثلاثين مجرور بالياء ثلاثون. Oh yes, that means 30. Now how will you make it? How will you make it 31? How will you make it 31? Same way. How will you? Wahid wa salasuna. Make it 41. Wahid wa arbauna. Make it 51. Wahid wa khamsuna. So things get better. So try to do it, inshallah. Okay. And I'll sing one more time, inshallah. Ishruna مرفوع بالواو 20 منصوب بالياء 20 مجرور بالياء 20. Oh yes, that means 20. واحد وعشرون اثنان وعشرون ثلاثة وعشرون أربعة وعشرون. Maybe I should sing properly. واحد وعشرون اثنان وعشرون ثلاثة وعشرون أربعة وعشرون خمسة وعشرون ستة وعشرون سبعة وعشرون ثمانية وعشرون تسعة وعشرون تسعة وعشرون ثلاثون مرفوع بالواو 30 منصوب بالياء 30 مجرور بالياء 30. Oh yes, that means 30. Inshallah, you will read it. This is lesson 24. It's only explaining the word. I mean, adad, explaining the numbers. So lesson 24. See if you can If you have a time, just look at it, just for page or two, inshallah. Page or two, you can look at it, inshallah. Okay, now again, I be very careful. I go here. Did you get the idea here, my brothers and sisters? I think so, huh? You got the idea. So I repeat one more time. I have just few minutes. I want to repeat it. The three groups of Mudaria. Group number 1, 5 in your pocket. Here, huwa, hiya, anta, ana, nahnu. I'm just repeating to revise it. How do you define it? Fi'lun, mudariun, marfoon, bidamma. They will always be like that. Till we go in advanced verb. Then it will change. But right now, for next 2-3 months or maybe more, it will stay like that. Fi'lun, mudariun, marfoon, bidamma. Fa'il is mustatir, taqdiruhu wa huwa, or hiya, or anta, wa ana, wa nahnu. And there's one possibility, my brothers and sisters, that huwa and hiya, the fa'il could be present in the sentence. Then you don't have to say mustatir, but watch before you say mustatir. Then the second group is noon aata hai, noon jata hai. Did you get the idea? Noon aata hai, noon jata hai, you know. So here's, if I can find it, yes. Here is 5 special verb. Okay. Af'alul khamsa. Af'alul khamsa. There are 5 special verbs in which the noon comes and goes. Noon aata hai, noon jata hai, noon amaniya, noon bahaya, nooni kaja, nooni kenda, noon aata hai, noon jata hai. In fi'lun mudariun, there are 7 forms of verb. They are different from the rest because the noon comes at the end. When the noon comes, the verb is marfu. When the noon goes, the verb is mansub or majzoom. When the noon comes, the verb is marfu. When the noon goes, the verb is majzoom or mansub. That is the story of Af'alul Khamsa. Oh yes, Af'alul Khamsa. I hope you like the song. If you can memorize it, that would be nice. So we are here now. Here. See? So here, noon comes and noon goes. How do you will, in these lessons, you will see only marfu. In the next lesson also. Then we come to majzoom in lesson 14. Fi'lun, mudariun, marfuun. What is the sign of its marfu? Be subuti noon. Subuti noon. Fa'il wawul jamati. In these two, the fa'il is wawul jamati. Except for tazabina. Tazabina is fi'lun, mudariun, marfuun, be subuti noon. But fa'il is the ya, this ya, which is for anti. And mabniyun, hunna and antunna. Hunna is yazhabna, antunna tazhabna. What will you say? Fi'lun, mudariun, mabniyun ala sukun. Why? Because they are mabni. And then you will say fi mahalli rafin. Right now, rafin. Later on, we'll learn it the other two. So even I want you to memorize it, and you will memorize it, because you should come to the class and I'm going to say and explain this again and again. Did you get the idea? 4 dual forms, there Dr. Saib has left it out, Alhamdulillah. So my brothers and sisters, thank you very much. May Allah bless you. You have been sitting here for 2 hours. I apologize for a little technical hitch. Inshallah, it will not happen again. I mean, the same mistake will not happen. Maybe there's another problem that's we have no control. May Allah bless you, my brothers and sisters. You, your spouses, your children, who make it possible for you to sit for 2 hours and understand that this lesson was very nice. I enjoyed teaching you. I hope you enjoyed learning it, and you will keep on coming every Saturday. We will progress gradually. May Allah bless your family, bless you all with excellent health and barakat in your family. Strong, may Allah bless with a strong iman in your family. May Allah bless with the nur of Quran in the family. May Allah make your children and every other member salihin, sadiqeen, muttaqeen. May Allah bless you and keep you safe from the evil of this virus, all the family members, yours and mine. And may Allah keep the Muslim Ummah safe from the evil of this family virus. And may Allah keep the mankind, humanity at large, from this evil virus, inshallah. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa zurriyatina qurrata ayunin waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas samiul alim وتوب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. جزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. See you next Saturday, inshallah.